What's up, guys, and welcome to the high country. Well, might not be considered high country now, but I'm on my way up to the high country deer camp where we have hunted mule deer during Utah's archery season for the last 3 years. I am yet to get a buck up here, but I promised, like last year, I did promise that I was going to get a velvet buck, and I did not, and that just kills me. I tried so hard. I had my standards set pretty high on pretty much 2 bucks up here, maybe 3, and I couldn't get it done. I did not get a deer in velvet last year. So this is when all the work begins for our early season archery mule deer hunt here in Utah. Today I'm going to hike up to my tree stand, which I'm sure those of you who follow us probably saw me hunting in my tree stand last August, and I chased a big buck. Can't really say chased. I sat there and waited for a big buck to come in that was somewhat consistent, not really, but he was coming into the camera a few days during the hunt, while the hunt was open, and I never did see him during the hunt. I only saw him before the season started. Trying to get an early start this year. I've got about an hour and a half hike up to deer camp. I'm going to check my tree stand, make sure it's still good, check the trail cameras, which I haven't looked at since late August, and then also put out some critter lick, get new batteries, make sure the SD cards are working fine. Yeah, tag along as we head to the high country. It's gonna take me a while to get up there, but look how green it is. It's so pretty. Just one step at a time. Here we go. Do a time check. 2:42 p.m. So we have about 5 hours or so before it gets real dark. We're officially an hour in. 1 hour in, and we still have a ways to go. It's like longer than I remember it. Just getting some elevation finally where I can see a lot, and it is absolutely gorgeous up here. Still a lot of snow up in the high rocky avalanche chutes and basins up here, but there's pretty much no snow here. There was a little bit on the trail, and now we just have clear blue skies. Hardly a cloud in the sky, and a little bit of wind, as you can tell. But I'm about to pull off the trail and hike up and over this mountain right here, and then drop down to my tree stand. Once we do that and finish with it, I got like a death hike out of there. It's super steep, so I don't know. We'll just have to see how I feel. But we're at least gonna go check that trail camera today. Whew. This is not the top. As far as high as this place goes, deer camp is actually higher than this. But my trail camera is just over this, and then down into this dark timber canyon, straight down and to the trail camera. There's actually 2 cameras we get to check today. One wasn't very active, and I don't have very high hopes for it, but it did capture the big buck twice. So maybe he walked by it again after I left. I'm pretty sure it's still up. I can't remember if I left it or took it down, so we'll find out here in a minute. Well, this trail right here, there's already a whole bunch of fresh deer tracks on it, and this thing leads right to my camera, so it'll be interesting to see how long it lasted. It'll be interesting to see how long that thing lasted. Let's give it a look. I always keep my keys in this backpack. I had to make sure I grabbed the right backpack, because these right here are very, very important, and I always leave it right there on that little hook. Ooh, there goes a big old spider. Yikes. Turn that thing off. Looks like it's dead already. Oh no, look at that. It still has battery. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I don't know if it was taking pictures till now, but we will find out. Okay, so it was taking pictures September. There's me. So it took pictures in September. I'm not gonna lie, this is why I use stealth camera. It was still taking pictures June 4th. Wow, it's taking pictures still. This is gonna be fun to go through. This one's kind of cool. There's a buck right there who's running. Looks like a decent 4-point. Not anything that I recognize. Kind of blurry there. This cow moose and her calf were probably the most consistent on here. Well guys, this is the buck I'm looking for. He hit it hard antlered September 29th. the neck on that thing in September. This was one of the biggest bodied deer I've ever seen. Let's see what else we got of him. There he is. Man, I hope he comes back this year. This is the buck I want to hunt up here. Whoo! Check that out. Looks like I got to be up here in October. That's a sweet bull for the Wasatch Front. Holy crap. I told you guys this thing was huge. That's the same buck. Look at the body on that tank. What's so surprising is these deer were up here rutting November 18th. Gosh, that is so cool. Make sure I save those. That's what's nice about this app. You can save everything right to the camera roll. Double throat patch, kinda. What a sweet buck. I hope he made it through the winter. Using the Energizer double A's. This takes 8. This camera model takes 8 batteries. The format card, enter, just hit yes, that'll delete, wipe out your SD card, hit menu, and then you got 30 seconds to put it away. Clean that lens off a little bit. There we go, lock it back up and we're good for another year. Well, like I said guys, I'm super impressed with the Stealth camera again, so I'm going to give them a very shameless plug, guys. If you want to get a Stealth camera, if you need a reliable scouting camera this year, lock boxes, SD cards, they have a ton of accessories and a ton of different cameras to choose from. When you shop stealthcam.com, use our discount code HUSH. It will get you 30% off the entire store, your entire purchase. This thing is good all year round, 24/7, 365. So stealthcam.com. The links to all of our discount codes and partnerships are in our description box on every single YouTube video, and if we offer a discount code, it's most likely good all year long. So check that out. Stealth camera is 30% off. They're the highest discounted code we have, and I'll tell you what, I'm impressed. I would not tell you about them if I didn't believe in them. So yeah, you need a Stealth camera, lockbox, go check them out. Now I'm just gonna get myself some lunch because I'm hungry. So it's gonna be today, it's gonna be walnuts, and I think I'm gonna go spicy Thai chili flavored tuna. All right, time to carry on and go check this bottom camera, which is actually the camera where my tree stand is. The big buck was more consistent down there during the velvet months, so it'll be exciting to see how long that camera lasted and how often that buck came back after the last time I had been up here. This camera down here is not a very good quality camera. It's just an older model Stealth camera. I put it there because the last Stealth camera I put there got tampered with and stolen, or at least they broke the camera to where it couldn't be used anymore. So I just put a cheap one there, just in case they're gonna come back and mess with it again. So hopefully it's still there. Hopefully it took a bunch of pictures. In about 10 minutes we'll find out. It's kind of cool to see all the deer tracks in here already. Already starting to feel like the bow hunt. The camera's still there, and there is a ton of tracks here. Holy smokes, they clearly know that the critter lick is here from last year. Holy smokes, this place is torn up. Look at this. This is where I had the critter lick. I had a hole there of critter lick, and I kind of built a bench right here. Had some critter lick right here. Tree stand is still up. Looks like it's doing just fine, and the trail camera is still up. This is the one that I had to climb to because, like I said, people were tampering with it. So this one is up in the tree. Yeah, that way nobody messes with it, or at least they're less likely to mess with it, right? I'm gonna climb up there and get it. Let's check this SD card out. Curious, have you guys ever had an issue with your trail cameras on public or private? Let's do a little poll. Let me know in the comment section below. See how many people have had issues like me. Got our little bag. Got our SD card reader. So this has been taking pictures since. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not good. That's September 15th. Hopefully these pictures turn out. Not really. Wow, we got some camera issues on this one. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to take a look and see what we have here. I don't know if it's the SD card reader, the camera, the SD card. I might take this one back home, see what I can pull off of it, but something is not right. It's been taking pictures all the way until now, June. These ones are in May, but the deer are back. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, what I really need to do is replace this camera with a better stealth cam, a newer model. I just want to see, I really just wanted to see if the big buck was here. Anyways, I'm going to flip through these. I'm going to take the SD card. I'm going to put some critter lick down. Well, that's kind of a bummer, but that's what you get for using a really old camera. I'm going to have to come back and replace that, but for now, I'm just going to tear a couple bags of critter lick, get this place going again, get them used to it early on in the summer like this, and just try to get them coming in consistently all the way until the hunt starts. So that's going to be the next move. Into a new bag of critter lick and get this site going again. I built this little bench right here for kind of so they could you know, stand uphill and get a lick out of here. We'll kind of get this site going right here. Should keep that busy. I kind of like to have two little spots just in case there's a dominant buck, you know, feeding, and the little guys or the little does and fawns can come up here and get a lick. Love this stuff. The deer and the elk seem to absolutely just crush it all summer long, and even now you can see that they've found where it was last year. Well, it's time to get out of here. We got the critter lick down. I actually did bring a stealth camera, so I got a new stealth camera up in the tree. It's up there locked up. So, I'm not sure when I'm going to visit this spot next, but I've got 3 little holes that they can get some critter lick out of. So, there it is. Like I said, not sure when I'm going to come back, but at least it's set up now. That thing will last a year if I left it there. Made it to the top. And here comes the wind. This is where I bail off down to the foot trail and off to the truck we go. That was fun. That pull up that little ridge is always a tough one. The first one of the year is always the hardest though. A little breezy on this side of the canyon, but I'm just gonna bail out from here, head straight down to the hiking trail I used to get up here, and then back to home we go. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that, but everything's ready to go at the tree stand, so I'm excited to see what happens over the next month or so. And I'm sure it won't be long until we get back up here and swap out all the other cameras too. So back home we go. It's so pretty up here though. I freaking love it up here. Deer camp is one of my favorite places on this planet.